Hey fellas, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Let me make sure everything is set up properly. I think it is. It all looks good. Hey everybody. So if you don't know, the test server has received a pretty big update. And when I say the ranged kiting meta might honestly be over, I am not exaggerating. So I've been looking into the Discord a little bit, and I've also been looking at a lot of the values of gear. And there are big changes happening. First change is the default HP total on all classes is being increased. So you'll see here, my default Cleric kit right now is 110 HP. That is very high compared to what it was before. Conversely, every other class appears to have also increased in health by about 15 and 20. So this is going to result in longer fights, longer time to kill, which is great. So for kiting specifically, what's nice, all gear, movement speed value-wise, is going to be lowered. So let me just show you some things in the armor to give you an idea. So remember how the Fine Cuirass was 30 movement speed loss? Well, now it's 18. Champion armor, minus 12. I think that was 20 or 25. I don't remember which one. All armor has been reduced in movement speed significantly. So when I run full plate Cleric, instead of losing out on like 70 move speed or something stupid, I might lose like 30 or 40, which is a really big difference. Huge difference. So yeah, like Armed is only minus 7 instead of minus 13. Plate Pants is only minus 9 instead of minus 15. I wish I could show you more armor sets, but we'll play some games and I'll kind of just look at gear as we go. Let me show you I'll show you the cloth stuff too. Let me see if I can find loose trousers. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I can't show you the loose trousers, but they were minus 2 speed. So cloth pants is minus 3 instead of minus 5. Funnily enough, the robes that got nerfed from 5 to 10 got buffed to 6. So technically robes are still nerfed. I'm not I don't know. It just seems a little funny to me, but that is how it is right now. FYI. But yeah, so pretty much everything has been increased in speed. Also, I can't show you. I can only tell you what I've seen on the Discord because I don't have any gear. They wiped our stashes. But apparently agility does not increase your speed as much as it used to. I think someone told me they got 2 agility and they only went up by like a very small percentage. I don't know the exact number. I'll have to try to find some agility gear so I can show you for myself. But apparently you cannot build super high movement speed cap either, just stacking a bunch of agility. So if that is true, that is also a big deal. It means that you're not going to have 108% movement speed rangers just constantly running back, jumping, and shooting you with survival bow shots. I assume, at least that's what when I look at these changes, it shows me that the kiting meta might be hindered, and it might be easier to catch up when you're in melee because you're not as slow and as encumbered. But weapons still seem relatively heavy. I haven't seen any changes in movement speed for, I haven't seen any changes in movement speed for any weapons. It seems like it's just armor. Hey, King of Kings. Well, we're on the test server, and they reset everybody's character. At least it seems like they did. All my gear is gone. I think my Cleric might have only been level 1, but my Druid got wiped too. But do you guys, do you guys understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say as far as the gear goes? I really do think the kite meta might genuinely get better. I hope we do. Because this could open up the opportunity for a lot of new builds. Because the problem is most people do not build PDR because it's too slow. You get kited by everybody, man. And it sucks. Hopefully between the increase in HP and being able to build more PDR, or maybe just in general, I would assume everybody will be tankier. Request a night. Oh, so this is just their Discord server that they made. I haven't looked into it myself, but apparently Iron Mace is making some kind of server where you can request to play with more experienced players if you're new. I don't know much about it, but that's what it's for. I guess they might add that to the base game. I guess that's just here as like a whatever. I kind of hope. I wonder if you'll be able to like hide it, because you know, obviously I don't need to see this every time I'm on my main screen, but it's here for now. So there you go. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of gameplay. I want to see if I can find some gear. The only map that's currently available is Ruins. It just is not Ruins, is Crypts, and it just cycles between the different modes. There's not a lot of people on the test server, so we'll just have to just hope we don't run into like trios for some reason. But I want to go in and just I want to find gear, and I want to see like all the new stats. Apparently there's a new shield as well that I can't show you because I can't make a fighter, which is really annoying because the test server is bugged. But maybe I can find it in game at least, and we can show that off. So, let's go ahead and do some games, and we'll go from there. I need a guide to play this game. If I need a guide to play this game, then we're all doomed. That means this game is too hard. Arming sword is slower? Wait, really? It's slower? I don't know anything about that. No, unfortunately, John, there are no test server patch notes. That's why I went over it on stream. You know, here, let me open the Discord real quick. There's a Discord thing that says everything that got changed. Here, let me see if I can find it for you guys. Give me a second. Just give me a second. I'll see if I can find this for you. Okay, here, I'm gonna pull this up on my screen real quick. Here, give me a sec. I'm gonna take off my game. I'm gonna turn up my webcam too. Alright, can you guys see this? Alright, so this is under the official Discord Dark and Darker server. This shows all the current patch notes that Iron Mace did not release. So Squire only starts with poor quality, not junk quality gear. There's a new stat called Fame. Apparently your character's fame increases between seasons. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but it will show what your levels are. I guess it adds between different seasons, so if you played a lot of seasons with a character, it'll show a really high level. They added the ceremonial staff to be usable by other classes, not just Druid. This new lantern shield is added, which adds some kind of parry. I don't really know what that does, but I do want to try that out once I can make a fighter. The stat changes that I already talked about in the beginning of the stream has happened. We have movement speed reduction for cloth gear. That also I already showed. Quest log added. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm not sure how I can test that. I tried to look at quest, but I didn't see anything. First stash tab upgrade has been halved. I mean, that's fine with me. I'm not going to complain about cheaper storage. New ore froststone, I guess more crafting. New Druid perk, Dreamwalk. I did not see this. I guess I should go to my Druid real quick after this game and check what Dreamwalk does. The Request a Knight Discord link that I already talked about. HP pool of all classes increased. I talked about that as well. My Cleric was default 110 HP. Other casting devices added to Druid's availability. I don't really know what that is. I guess maybe like spellbooks and things of that nature. Druid can now use War Maul, Spear, and Rondell. So you can use weapons now with Druid. That's great. And Goblin Merchant now has notification for recoveries. That's great because I always forgot to check my Goblin Merchant. So that seems great to me. That is all the changes that I saw. Here, give me a second. I know my screen's black. I'm pulling it back up. Starter Barb HP with Robust is 155, by the way, in case you're wondering. What's this about Goblin Merchant? Have you not seen the Goblin Merchant recovery? You haven't seen that yet? So when you die, if the gear isn't picked up by a player, you can purchase it back from the Goblin Merchant. Kind of convenient. Alright, so primarily focusing on looting, because I want to see what armor values have changed. So, we'll pick up chests as we go, and we'll see all that fun stuff. Rogue's new HP, I wish I did, Saturos, but I can't make a rogue because of the bug. But I will tell you that Wizard is 96, so Rogue is probably somewhere around 100, right? Maybe 105 is what I would guess. Somewhere around there. Maybe a little less, but at least 90, 95. It seems like every class just base gets default bigger. Yeah, you can't make glasses. When you go to make a class, it just doesn't work. It's very strange. It's a good thing I have a Cleric already made, or I would not be able to play. So, you sent a picture of the lantern shield? Oh, okay. Are you gonna attack me, or? That was weird. I was expecting that mage to attack. Is Lantern Shield BIS? I don't know yet. I have not gotten to try it yet, but I really do want to see it. The thing that I'm personally sad about is that it's only a fighter shield. Why doesn't my Cleric get a Lantern Shield? Because it lets you parry. How come Cleric can't parry with a shield? I want a Lantern Shield. The Rogue? I don't know, man. Does Rogue need a shield? You know what? I wouldn't mind if Rogue had a buckler. I think Rogue can have a buckler, and that's perfectly balanced. I don't see a downside. I mean, do you think there's a downside for rogues to have that? I don't think so. I got so many mobs. Does Buckler still have max block rating? I think they changed Buckler. So do you notice how when I'm blocking mobs, it doesn't stop their attack anymore? I think they changed the way that Buckler blocks. Hey DS, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see it. So two big updates, at least that's going to affect Cleric. HP pool has been increased, and all armor is faster. So you don't have as much of a penalty for wearing gear. What do you mean everyone's 250 speed cap? You mean 350 speed cap? What do you mean 250? Because 250 is below the base. Well, plate might genuinely be significantly better now. With plate not having the same penalties, you might see a lot more plate players around, which is fine with me. I would love to see more plate around, because it just means that you're going to have longer fights. And I love long fights. Long fights are best, man. There is nothing more satisfying than having, like, this long, drawn-out fight with somebody. Yes, plate boots are still garbage. Yeah, plate boots still have only 2 base movement speed, so I don't think they'll be usable. Chapelle move speed, the one I just found, 4. Instead of, I think it was 7 before. That's a huge deal. It means that these are almost no move speed penalty, which is fantastic. What's the ideal way to play solo cleric right now? Cordo, do you mean in the test server or the main server? Hey, Robos, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, dude, it's sick. I love the changes that they did so far. They seem good, man. Like, genuinely, I think the movement speed changes look really good. Hey, DeBomb, how you doing, man? Good to see you. My double team on my 200k kit, I was crying inside. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was very sad. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I just needed a little break. It was tragic. Yeah, more HP on every class also seems fantastic as well, for sure. What changed? So there's 2 big changes. There's more changes than just 2, but the 2 big ones is that all armor is faster now. So there's less movement speed penalty. Like these cloth pants are only -3 speed instead of 5. Chapelle de furs only -4 instead of 7. And the big plate armor pieces, I think the dark plate armor is only -12 movement speed, which is insane. There's no official patch notes, but there are mock patch notes. Okay, here's another example too. Like these plate pants, normally these would have been -15 speed. Instead, it's only -9. So with only -9, I don't know if these are even worth wearing still, but I'll throw them on just because it's fine. Oh, wait, does that look different to you guys? I swear this looks blue. Am I going crazy? I don't know. It just looks very blue. I don't know. Maybe I'm, I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind. It does look more blue? I thought so. I didn't think it was me. In the lobby at the bottom right, there's a quest to change class. Wait, really? I'll give that a look. I want to check that Druid perk too after this game, so I'll check both of those. Oh wait, what is the leather hat speed loss? Only 2? That's basically nothing. That's great. -2. That's super fast. There's no reason not to wear that. Did that die to a trap or a player? I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to show you guys the Druid perk change because I want to see it too. We're not really. I don't really care too much about. Wait, what? What the hell was that? Oh, it's Dreamwalk. Oh, here it is. When you take damage, you gain 5 magic power and become spiritual. It does not collide with other targets and cannot attack, but can cast spells. Wait, what? Okay, so you get hit, you can't attack, but you can just sit in the back and just cast spells. I guess that's a perk that's used for you know, like for backline casting. That might be decent. Looks kind of funny, though. It's phantomized, but you can cast? Well, yeah, but... Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. It's like a better phantomize, right? Oh, yeah, I can't wear... We still can't wear green gear, right? Yeah, it's still only common gear, unfortunately. Alright, let me take off my green gear real quick. And then we'll, I'll show that quest log real quick as well. Oh, why didn't I put on boots? Oh, I just forgot to do it. Oh yeah, let me change my let me change this stuff real quick. Completely forgot. Okay, so someone said under change class was a quest log, right? Wait, did I read that right? Can someone remind me? Didn't you say it was on the character list screen? Or am I mistaken? Is it somewhere else? Next to class? Oh, shoot, oh. I was like, I thought you meant it was like an all characters thing. Okay, so it is still one character each, okay. Oh, well, you can't really see anything, but okay. No, what I thought you meant the quest log was for all characters, and I was gonna say, why do you see it at the menu? That would have been really silly. I got it. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if maybe they made a change to where quests would work between all characters again, but it did seem like that'd be a weird place to put it. So did anything else change for Druid? I looked at the mock notes that someone made, but I didn't see anything. I think it's just Dreamwalk, right? Which we already talked about. That seems really good, man. Dreamwalk seems extremely strong. But yeah, I don't think anything else has changed. Everything else looks the same. Dreamfire, that's normal. Yeah, I think everything is exactly the same. It's just they added that perk. So I guess there's not really anything to show for Druid. Fame is your red or blue name? No, I don't think that's true. No. I think Fame... No, Fame is your total level between seasons. So, if you play season 1 and you get 100 levels, then you're playing season 2 and you go back to level 1, your fame will stay at 100. So your fame is a I don't know the word for it. It's your levels stay between seasons. So I don't know what fame is going to do, but it will tell you what your previous it'll tell you what the previous numbers were, you know, for those levels. So you don't just lose the levels, I guess. I don't really know the point of it, but you guys, oh, I'm gonna see if I can make a character. I don't think it's gonna work, guys. I can try it, but yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, see? This is what happens. It's not that the name is taken. You get a blank box and nothing happens. So you are accumulative. That's what I was looking for. That's the word. But yeah, when you try to make it, it does not work. So, unfortunately, I cannot show you the new shield until Iron Mace fixes that. Unfortunately. I wish I could, but it is not gonna happen. Sorry. Alright, I think we're just gonna go back in and just keep looking for more gear that I can show off. I think that's fine. Can you duel me? I mean, you're welcome to queue into my games and 1v1 me. I mean, I'm never opposed to that. I can't really stop you. Yeah, I'm mostly just trying to see the new gear stats right now. Hey, hype. How you doing, man? The new shield is in the weapons vendor. Oh, is it? I'll take a look at that after this game. Here, I think I can link the Discord. Let me see if I can link this. I think that link should bring you to the patch notes. I don't know if it'll work or not, but that's the server that I'm getting it from. Or that's the exact channel, I mean. It works? Alright, perfect. Oh yeah, you might have to scroll up. True. The lantern shield's good. That makes me really sad. Why does only fighter get the lantern shield? Give Cleric the lantern shield. We're a melee focused class. Give me a shield that can parry people. Damn, man. That's tragic. Why does fighter always get all the fun? And what are you? The Druid? Oh, it's Druid, okay. From the Discord app, it shows it right away, but on the browser, it starts on the bottom. Yeah, that's a little weird. I noticed that too when I went onto it. Here, I'm gonna ping. I'll pin those patch notes on here on YouTube real quick. Oh, I guess I don't have to pin it because I already have another pin. Is there a way for me to pin it, or is there a way for me to post it but have it scrolled up? I don't know if that's even a thing. Because I'm scrolled up, but I guess it's just a default browser issue. I'm gonna assume it's just a default browser thing. Cloth gear move penalty reduced. Is that going to make the kite meta worse? Well, no. So all cloth gear and all gear in general, it's all reduced. So with everything reduced, the plate got a bigger reduction than cloth did. So like cloth pants went from 5 to 3 move speed. I think it was 5 to 3. But dark plate went from 25 move speed to 12. So plate armor has a significantly bigger change. You're in my game? Yeah, if you find the lantern shield, I'd love to see it. Yeah, I think dark plate was 12. I'm pretty sure 12 is right. Maybe 16? What are the other? It's either 12 or 16. I don't remember which one it was. Are all the lights off where you spawn? They could have. It's possible they changed how lights work. I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't see anything in the Discord about it, so if it did, I'm just completely unaware. Alright, so Great Helm's another one. I think that used to be minus 13 speed. Now it's only minus 8. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was minus 13. Pretty sure. tank builds will probably be stronger too, because the higher HP total will scale with PDR. So if PDR, oh, here we go. Okay, so Double is -5. I think that was -9. And the poo point is -8, or however you say that word. It's only -8. I think that was -13, maybe? Something around there. Okay. This might be because I'm a Goblin Caves gremlin, okay? Did Casket exist before? I swear I don't remember Caskets, but this might just be because I literally live and breathe Goblin Caves. I'm gonna assume these always existed and I'm just dumb. Always right there? Yeah, okay, I guess that's more of a me issue. That shows you how much I play Crypts. It's funny. Yeah, I had no idea. God, it's dark in here. A true goblin? I know. I know. I really am. I'm just a disgusting goblin. I can't help myself. The only reason I'm on Crypts is because I have to be. I don't have a choice. Open Saleh. Okay. Can I just say one thing about stats in this game? Why do we have gear that doesn't have stats? Okay. Nobody is going to ever use this headpiece. It needs base stats. There is no reason to ever take a helmet piece that doesn't have stats. That I can think of. I would love to be proven wrong here, but I just don't see how this is even a remotely useful item. That just seems like just garbage to me. It looks okay, but that's about it. You can only take it if it's epic with 3 bis rolls. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if it has 3 bis rolls, it's usable, right? But it's still very silly. Hey, Wolf. Good to see you, man. A lot of content. I don't know, man. I feel like my content's been pretty slow for the most part. But that said, it's mostly just because I've been waiting for the wipe to happen. I did make a few videos recently. I think I made one the last 3 days, which is pretty rare, just because I've been waiting for so long. But only a week till wipe. So once wipe comes, I expect content to be a lot more consistent. At least I hope it's more consistent. I should wear it because it looks funny. Ricky, that's a horrible idea. So what, 4 instead of 6 speed? That is a lot better, man. That really is a lot better. You plan to play mostly Druid? I don't know if I'm gonna play a lot of Druid or not. I don't even know if it's gonna be released on the... You know, I don't even know if it's gonna release with wipe. I don't think it is, personally. I think it's gonna take a little longer than I think people were expecting it to, but we'll see. Yes, I am on the test server right now, Wolf. And I can tell you from my experience that Absolutely. The HP values are increased for everybody. It's a pretty big difference, too. It's kind of nice. So I'm at 120 HP right now, and the only health I have is this tunic. Well, I have the Vigor Ring, the padded leggings, and the tunic. So it's what, 3 Vigor. So it's 4 Vigor and 3 health. I want to say my base was like 110 or something. Might make a video on the changes. Okay, so here's the problem. It's really hard to show off the changes right now because it's like my characters are all wiped and I can't even log onto them properly because I can't make passes because they're bugged. Once it goes on the main server, it'd be a little easier to. I just don't know if I don't know if I really can make it yet, just because of how, I don't know, just because we're kind of waiting for everything to go through. But robust is insane. Here, I'll log on to my barb after this game and show you the base HP. Y'all are gonna drop your jaws when you see how much health you get on a base barb. Oh, that's true. Robust is also buffed as well. That's true. Yeah, Robust is buffed because it's 15%. I mean, percentage based, right? So I would assume that your total HP is going to be even higher once you're geared up as well. I really didn't think that would hit me. Have I found any +2 true? I haven't. Well, there's plus magic damage, so I'm assuming the stats haven't changed, like the rolls. I don't know if you can still get max true damage or not. I kind of hope you can't, because I really do not like the true damage meta, but we'll have to wait and see. So unfortunately, plate boots still suck. The problem with plate boots is the default speed is too slow. With the change in movement speed, one movement speed is huge now because one piece of armor is so low. I don't think you ever will want to use plate boots, like at all. Yeah, I'm on test server. Dad Wizard. Big changes are robust for every class. Or not robust for every class. It's basically robust. It's huge health total for every class, and a lot of armor values have been completely changed. Oh, that's true. Oh my god, they nerfed the ice skin. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. That's true. The ice skeleton skin has been nerfed because the movement speed is a bigger deal. Wow. I'm glad I grinded that skin. Yeah, that's absolutely right. You're 100% right. I didn't even think about that. Someone died to the Dark Swarm? Tragic. Oh, I agree. The ice skeleton skin did seem pretty strong. I mean, game's about to close. I guess I'll just leave. I never saw anyone this game. Surprising. Cryptus feels very big. This is why I usually play Goblin Caves. I feel like it's a lot easier to find players on Caves than it is on Crypts, but it's okay. We're just really focusing on the gear changes anyway, so no big deal. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys Barbarian stats here before I forget. Let me swap over. All right, base Barbarian. No, yeah, no, nothing is 155. With just robust. Without robust, you're at 135. So robust default kit is 20 HP. So Barbarian is about to be like 200 plus for free. Yeah, Barb is beefy as hell. They are a full tank. Yeah, it's pretty insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, so Barbarian is... Yeah, Barbarian's up there for sure. 400 HP God Kit. I don't think you get... Well, apparently, from what I heard, someone said the Vigor curve is different. So it's possible that the higher end of Vigor is worse than the lower end, meaning that you can't scale HP as high as you could before, but on the lower end, it's easier to build. So maybe it won't be as broken as you think for gear. But for lower gear, Barbarian's probably pretty decent. But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, but Barb is probably going to be really strong. But remove the hat. Oh, what do you mean remove the hat? The German boo? Well, it's 2 HP. It's 1 vigor. Oh no, junk gear doesn't exist anymore. The lowest rarity gear is now poor. You cannot find junk gear. In case you didn't know. Hey, I got my second perk. Great. Go ahead and grab perseverance. Good. You know, I want to throw in the old lizard skin. Since I don't really have any hats to wear. Might as well. If what I say about Vigor is true, then max HP rolls are going to be important. True, Wolf. That's true. But what we don't know yet is how much... is if the stats are going to be different on gear when it releases. That's what we don't know. So I can't show you Rogue health because the game is bugged, but I can show you Wizard HP, which is really close to Rogue, I believe. So Wizard is 7 Vigor, and Rogue is 9. And Wizard is 96 HP. So I can tell you that Rogue is probably around 100 to 104 HP. Somewhere in that range. Well, Wizard, it's a buff for Wizard too. Wizard getting a Vigor buff is huge for Geared Wizard. Because it means that they're going to be able to focus on other stats and still be beefy. This is huge for Wizard. It's enormous. 96 base is so good for Wizard. I can't show you Fighter either because I don't have it made. The only classes I have... Oh wait, well Druid's the same stats as Fighter, I think, right? No, it's not. It used to be. It was, I think it was all 15 before. So if Druid's 111, I think Fighter's 115 base. That would be my guess. I think Fighter's probably 115 default base. Yeah, I wish I could show you the other characters, but I can't. I can't make them. There's nothing I can do. I wish I could, but I cannot. It does sadden me a little bit that it's bugged, but what are you gonna do? Well, keep in mind that Wizard does a lot of damage. Geared Wizard is extremely scary. And the biggest weakness I feel like has always been they just have a low base HP pool. I really think that Geared Wizard's gonna be terrifying. I really do. I will say these changes, the possible nerf to the Kite meta, and the being able to use plate armor and not be like insanely slow, makes me feel like I might be able to play Cleric as a legitimate class now, even though this class has been nerfed many times. Yeah, Captain, it's yeah, it's probably more of just like a, you know, experience thing. Once you get good at Wizard and you realize how good it is with good gear, it's insane. I can briefly mention the changes, even though, so I already went over like all the minor ones. The big changes is just the health total on every class is increased, and the armor value, sorry, the move speed value on all armor has decreased. So you'll see like this Adventure Tunic used to have 5 move speed, now it has 3 move speed loss. Padded leggings went from 6 to 4. And, weapons and armor have not, or I'm sorry, weapons and shields have not changed from what I've seen, but all armor has decreased, meaning that you don't have as much of a penalty. Also, apparently agility has been nerfed too, so you can't stack agility and just build like 110% movement speed. No, I'm pretty sure they nerfed agility stats. No, I know, in theory, I think it should reduce kiting, right? If weapons are the same speed and the armor's slower, I would think it would make the kite metal less viable, right? When I look at these changes and I'm thinking about like how slow my plate usually is, I feel like because of how much faster your default plate armor is going to be, I feel like that should make the kite meta less bad, right? That's the idea. That's what I get from it personally. It's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to say without being able to test it, but just from looking at it, it looks like it might make a big difference. At least for solos. I don't know about duos and trios. What uses agility? Well, it still gives you movement speed and action speed, but I think it's reduced. I don't think it scales as much as it used to, movement speed wise. No, all armor, movement speed is faster. Light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, it's all lower. Plate armor is significantly lower too. You're talking, I think, like 10 movement speed difference for some of the plate chest pieces. This spawn's crazy. There's so many mobs. Oh, someone already died to a skeleton crossbow. That's so sad. Greyscar Cleric? Greyscar Cleric could genuinely be decent. Hey, Scoreboard, thanks for the donut, man. I appreciate that. Will Rogue still be viable even with more armor and speed? Well, yeah, I think they would be more viable if they have more health, right? Because they're not going to get one-tapped like they used to. I don't know. I feel like Roads would be stronger. But feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong. Oh, here we go. A tunic. 12 movement speed, by the way. That's really good. That is genuinely gonna be a really good barbarian piece. 12 movement speed for that is really good. I would wear that for 12 speed loss. It's a lot of armor and magic resist for 12 speed. It's insane. Normally, I think it's 25. God. These mosquitoes are such a pain. Well, yeah, I think that's exactly what they're trying to do, Jackoid, is they're trying to close that movement speed gap between light armor classes and heavy armor classes. So the light armor classes are not just infinitely kiting other players. And it might work. Like, genuinely, it might work. I don't know. I am excited to see the changes, personally. I really hope it ends up working, because I am very excited to try a different meta. Very, very excited for a new meta, man. Kite meta is when a ranged player constantly kites away from you or runs away from you in a way where you can never catch them, but they can constantly keep a steady stream of attacking on you. So, like, if I have a survival bow and I have max movement speed and I'm running away from you while shooting you with it, and you physically cannot catch me because I have such high speed, I am kiting you. So the hope is that this is going to stop that kiting meta, and I am optimistic that it might, from what I've seen just stat-wise. What do you do as a ranger with block? Well, wizard is buff, man. I'm telling you, wizard with more HP is going to be an absolute menace. Because they already do so much damage, and magic missile is still so strong. The survivability of wizard is going to be a huge bonus. Especially in teams. But even solos, I think, should be really good as well. Yes, plate fighter is going to be significantly faster than it used to be. Because every single piece of plate armor has way better movement speed. These mobs. I think I've fought... How many gas cloud zombies have I fought this game? I'm not even sure. Way more than I usually do. Because they don't really exist on caves. Oh, Dark Weather Leggings. That's a new one. I haven't seen these. Okay, mine is 6. I still think I would like magic resistance gear to have some stats on it. But 6 is a lot less bad than what it was before. Wizard will run out of spells? Well, when you have a lot of magic damage, also don't forget spell overload too. Spell overload gives you 60% more spells, so I don't think that'll be an issue, personally. Yeah, Kidney. On the Dark and Darker Discord, there is a channel that has unofficial patch notes, but Iron Mace did not give us anything concrete. It's all like player given. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I assume it's all accurate, but I haven't been able to confirm it. I assume that it's probably accurate, though. Okay, so true damage is still in the game, too. Someone asked that earlier, but yeah, true damage is definitely still here. I don't know if you can get +2 or not, but +1 is. You know, I don't play trios, but a lot of time you're limited to the speed of the slowest teammate, and your front line, once you commit, can't back out for the reset. Well, that means that trios is going to be a really different game, right? Because if the slowest teammate you have is significantly faster because of these changes, it means that your team will be able to move a lot faster, right? Is that what you're trying to say? That's the idea that I'm getting from you. You heard max roll on is +1 on everything for damage? Oh my god, we found it! The lantern shield! We found it! I can't use it, but we got one. I was looking for this thing. I wanna use this so bad. It's even got good rolls. It has 15 armor on it too. So it has base weapon damage on it. How is this gonna work? I have no idea. Dude, I want to use that so bad. Why can Cleric not use it? It's such a scam. Alright. It's time for me to go to the Discord server and tell Ironbase to give it to Cleric. Maybe they'll listen to me. No. I don't think Fizz power is limited to 1, but all the other stuff is increased. So the true and additional damage has been increased. Shield Bash meta? That sounds hilarious. Yeah, the fighters are getting all the love indeed. They get the cool stuff. 25 weapon damage, shield bash. I don't know how the attack works. I assume here's what when I see this weapon, I can't see it, but I imagine you hold it in front of you, and then when someone hits your shield, the little sword pops out automatically and attacks you. That's what I think of when I see this shield. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's how I think it works. There are no official patch notes. Ranky generously pinned the patch notes on Twitch, though. I am excited for this balance change. I am very excited for this. I cannot wait to see this in action. Hey, Killjoy. Good to see you, man. Oh, PvP? Cleric PvP. He is gone? What? Why? Oh, the third party's coming. Wait, is it all clerics? Are we all a big cleric group here? Oh, it's a druid. I thought it was a cleric. Yeah, I thought that was a, thought it was a cleric. I should have known it was a druid. That other cleric dipped out instantly. Dude, Cleric might be a force to be reckoned with now with this speed change, though. The goddamn chicken. Damn it. I couldn't kill him. He turned into a rat. God damn it. You're just stupid and Druid. Oh, man. Damn. Well, I'm out of spells, so GG. GG. Oh man, I don't know what I was gonna do to that Druid. I couldn't do anything to him. He turned into that rat. I couldn't touch him. Tragic, man. I tried. I tried, man. I had him too. I feel like I had him dead to rights. I should have shut that door behind me, but I wasn't thinking about that ability that lets him just phase walk. Haven't really gotten any Druid 1v1s. I mean, we didn't die, so I guess it's, you know, it's fine. Ranky, you were the Druid? Oh my god. Are you serious? You are so lucky. You are so lucky. No shot. Damn. I'm sad. Hey, you've been watching me for a while. You were sucking at fighters, so you followed my cleric guides and you're feeling better now. Oh, yeah, I'm good to hear it, man. Glad to hear. It's always nice to see more solo cleric players. We are few and far between. There is not a lot of us right now, so it's good to see. All right. Well, I guess we'll just keep leveling up my cleric for now. I still want to see what other gear we can find. Yeah, Swat, I can do a small recap. So the tiny condensed version is HP has been increased for all characters by about 15 to 20. All armor movement speed penalty has been reduced. Really, a lot of it is plate armor. So instead of like 25 movement speed penalty, you'll see like 16. Instead of 20, you'll see 11 or 12. That's a pretty big difference. Druid got a new perk that lets them kind of phase walk and cast spells. There's a new shield that I didn't get to try yet. That seems like a repost kind of shield that fighter gets to use. Junk quality weapons are gone. You can no longer find them in the game. And I think that's pretty much it. I like the HP change. I think time to kill has been way too fast for way too long. I can't confirm this, but apparently someone said that the max additional and true damage you can find is 1. So on a ring, instead of +2 damage, you can only find +1. And if that's true, that's great for me. I hate the stacking true damage meta that we are currently in. I think it's I don't think it's fun, so. Oh, rat doesn't heal you anymore? That's good to know. It's probably a good thing. Moves max true damage from 11 to 9. Well, we're assuming that we're assuming that the max damage is decreased on just rings. It could be reduced on the gloves, on the necklaces for the additional. There's a lot of ways that it could be reduced as well, so it's hard to say. This is ranky again. I think this is ranky. Oh, hey, oh my god, the shield! This is it! How does it work? Come on, block. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Okay. Wait, okay. Huh. Interesting. So fighter gets the coolest shield in the game. Got it. Got it. Okay. Oh. Have they changed Peter and MDR yet? I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, Seth, unfortunately. Should have inspected him to see the shield stats. Yeah, I should have inspected him. You're right. Well, no, wait. I don't think you can. No. I don't think you can inspect on the test servers. The last time I tried to, before this update, when you try to inspect somebody, it just shows you, like, your own stats. I don't know if they changed it or not. Oh, I have the lizard skin on, so I can't wear that. You found a visual bug already. If you transform to any form and then back to your human, your weapon's invisible. Oh, is that why I saw an invisible weapon? That makes a lot more sense. I was very confused. Gotta find him now? Yeah, I'd love to do that 1v1. Although I might get destroyed. I only have 2 perks. So missing perks makes a pretty big difference for fights. I don't know if he had 4 or not. If he has all 4 perks, though, it could be a tough fight for me. But I'll definitely fight him if I see him. We'll definitely give it a go. Can you play HR in test server once you get to 20? Are you asking if it's possible, or are you asking if I can do it? Because, yeah, you should be able to play HR. I assume you can. Isn't this the bugged thing? I think I've seen this trap insta-kill you before. I'm just trying to be careful. I'm almost positive that's it. Oh god, the lag. Oh my god. Okay, I can't hit this thing. He gets to live. I can't hit him. I can't do it. Oh, that's sad. There aren't official patch notes, but there are unofficial patch notes that are pinned to the Twitch, which shows the Discord channel, where people kind of put together their own notes. Other classes slower? Well, it's not other classes aren't slower. It's that all cloth and all, like, everything is lighter, but plate has a much less severe penalty. So when you're wearing plate, it should be a lot harder for them to kite you like they currently can in the servers. You know, in the live servers. I lost the 1v1 to a dragonfly. Okay, in my defense, the dragonfly was inside of the wall, okay? Oh, hey, you guys want to see what agility does? Hold up, okay. So this gives 4 movement speed and 2 agility, right? So that should give 6 movement speed. But it doesn't. It gives 5 movement speed. Okay, so 86.5 to 88.2. Huh. Well, if you were wondering, agility, and my agility is not even 15 yet, and it's only going up by what looks like 0.5 movement speed per, something around there. Oh, that makes life up boots, like, really good, because life up boots give you base movement speed. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, Tyler, I've answered that about 500 times, but the big ones are just that you have more HP on all classes and the armor's a lot slower. I swear that Skelly was invisible. Lower PDR cap? They don't have to do that. What they really should do is make armor penetration a better stat. I think that would work. These test servers have got some lag to them, man. Well, I guess the live servers have it too. I guess it's not really only test, but... It's a buff to the no shirt barb. No, it's a nerf to no shirt barb. That's not true at all. It should be a nerf, right? Because shirts have a significantly less amount of movement speed. So if you can take a shirt with only 3 movement speed, then it's really you're inclined to wear it. So I don't think that's true. I don't think it's a buff to shirtless barb at all. Unless you want to consider the fact that agility gives you no movement speed, in which case having no armor or having no speed loss on your chest is a buff. It depends on the rolls. It really is going to depend on what rolls you can get on that armor piece. Like, let's say you can get a 3 movement speed adventure tunic, and then you go from there and you grab 3 agility on it. At that point, it's only -2 agility, but you're also getting all the other stats as well. It also makes agility less of a required stat as well. Which is good, because right now I feel like agility is so freaking crazy. Yeah, I've only seen +1 damage. I haven't seen any +2. Well, shirtless barb to me has always felt like it should be a budget option. Instead, it's become something that's almost required to use because of how bad the kiting has gotten. If you have a shirt, you're just too slow unless you have like 3 agility max roll on it. It's kind of crazy. SWAT, it's in the test server, like, unofficial notes. I don't know how to explain it exactly to you, but I promise it's there. Yeah, the movement speed reduction makes me more inclined to wear gear too. Like, even at 9, this feels a little bit bad, and probably is. I mean, yeah, now that I'm thinking about this, is probably not worth wearing. But I do just want to point out that it is... I'm more inclined to consider it. That was a druid. He's still alive? I didn't think he'd survive that. No way that didn't hit him. That didn't hit him? Oh my god, I can't kill the rat for him anymore. Bro, what is this? I can't hit the rat. What is this? Oh my god, I can't hit the rat. I have no... Oh, I guess I could use the torch. Oh, I forgot about my torch. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, man. I need a campfire. I don't have any spells. Bro, I don't have magic healing, man. Remember when I said the cleric is rough when you don't have your perks? I don't have magic healing, so I can't heal properly. 5 magic healing is stupid different for no gear cleric. It's not even close. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. Why is it aggroed to... And I buffed the dead body. Perfect. That is indeed what I wanted to buff. Honestly, just get me out of this game. Ranky died to Dark Swarm. R.I.P. Well, you got, man. Judgment the rat. My judgment was on cooldown. Go back and if you go back and watch that fight, my judgment was on cooldown during the rats. Non-streamer portal? No, I knew the portal would spawn there for sure. Oh, 1,500 gold, by the way, for your first stash shop. I think someone asked that earlier. I don't know how to deal with the Druid rat yet, okay? I don't know how to deal with that yet. At least I have my magic healing now. That's a little better. Yeah, I genuinely am not sure how to deal with that as cleric because I don't have any range. With all the changes, those fighters still have 50 move speed from sprint. To my knowledge, that has not changed yet. I would think it would, but I don't know for sure. I will say, isn't it fun? Or isn't it, it's interesting for me to see that I'm wearing a tunic, padded leggings, and heavy gauntlets, and I still am almost at 300 movement speed. On the main server, I think I'd be all the way down at like 290, maybe even slower than this. So I'm not being nearly as hindered by my equipment, which is kind of nice. Time for Druid? I could give it a try. I just wanted to level up my Cleric. Movement speed is faster and slower. So you cannot stack agility to increase your movement speed as much as you used to. But armor has been reduced as far as the movement speed penalty goes. So you are able to wear armor and not just be completely brick because the armor is worthless because it's too slow. It's probably going to make plate armor a lot more viable than it currently is. I think it'll be more valuable, personally. They should probably nerf sprint to compensate. But, well, here's the thing, though. If you nerf sprint... You know what's funny? Okay, so let's say they nerf sprint from, like, 50 to 30 or something like that. It makes PDR fighter the same as it used to be as far as the max movement speed. But maybe that's probably fine. What if... I always thought that the base movement speed was kind of silly that it just gave you the 50. What if it was based on your armor that you're wearing? So it made it so if you're wearing light clothing, you didn't just instantly go to move cap, but if you're wearing heavier clothing, it gave you a slightly bigger benefit. Isn't PDR meta right now? Not in solos, it's not. Dude, have you played solos recently, Swamp? It is almost nothing but rogues, rangers, wizards, and I see a lot of Slayer fighters too. That is almost all the classes I see in 300 plus. And I see the occasional barb. And then of course, oh, you have like warlock and stuff too, but it's not PDR. Maybe in the normals and lower gear brackets, but once you get to higher gear, almost no one's using PDR because magic is too strong. You get kited to death, and there's nothing you can do about it with PDR. If PDR was that broken, at least in solo play, you'd see it way more at higher gear, but you don't. Because everyone wants movement speed. Well, whenever I talk about balance, I'm talking about solos because that's what I play. Trying to talk about, you know, balance in every single game mode is pretty tough. You're not in my lobby? Oh, so it's a different druid? Okay, Ranky. Rogue has full PDR, now what? I mean, then I guess the rogue has full PDR. What do you mean? I think that's fine. I don't think there's a downside to rogue being able to build PDR. Because they can't build it as well as other classes can because they don't have access to plate armor. Which has recently been buffed. So they're not going to get access to that buffed PDR. More DPS, more speed, no downside? Well, you're saying this under the impression that we know what the balance is going to be like for all classes when the patch releases. We have no idea what the balance is going to be like. Just because we see these test server changes doesn't mean we're not going to see balances to perks and skills and general classes on white. All we know right now is the changes to balance for gear. That's the only thing that we can say for sure. Yeah, I can only speak from the changes that I'm currently seeing, which, albeit is limited, but it seems like it's a step in the right direction. And I generally prefer being positive than negative if possible, and these changes I am definitely on the fence of saying that it's a positive change, not a negative one. I've been asking for longer time to kill and the move speed meta to be turned down a little bit, and it seems like both of those are being addressed in this patch. At least from what I'm seeing. Difference from getting 2 fireball to 3 is so much. Well, it is. I mean, increasing even just one swing or one spell in a fight is a huge difference, right? So even if that 15 health only saves you from 1 fireball, it's still 1 fireball. That's still a big difference. It still might be fast. It's hard to say because we haven't seen all the patch notes, but I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty big difference. I know where days still wipe. It's June 7th. So, 7 days. Shield is cool. Yeah, I agree. I think the shield does look pretty good. Ruins will make it. I wouldn't count on it. I think they're focusing on balance. Not Druid, but I could be wrong. Have I still seen movement speed on boots? I have not seen movement speed rolls on boots, only the base movement speed, so I don't know for sure. But that is true. If you can get move speed rolls on boots, it's going to be mandatory. But it already was mandatory. It never wasn't mandatory. It always has been. The only way to make move speed rolls on boots not mandatory is to remove them from the game. That is the only thing you can do to get rid of that meta. No, I don't think any amount of balance changes would make move speed on boots not worth. You have seen additional movement speed? Okay. So in that case, yeah, additional movement speed on boots is going to be absolute best for sure. It's not even going to be close. That could be a balance issue. It's gonna overshadow every other stat in the entire game. If you can get 5 move speed on boots when agility is as weak as it is, then yeah, that's probably a problem. They could reduce it. Instead of +5 movement speed on boots, maybe make it a max roll of like 2 or 3 or something to compensate. Because 5 might be a little bit too much. Why did I choose a PDR build on a 200k kit over Slayer? Just for fun. No real reason. It's just what I wanted to do. I should probably get in a circle, huh? PDR is not currently broken, dude. I don't know where you're getting at that PDR is broken, but if you played solos, you would see that it's absolutely not currently broken at all. Because almost no one's running PDR. It's all kiting and fast classes. I mean, I've been playing solos even off stream. There are no PDR. There's no clerics and there's no fighters running PDR anymore. It's all rogues, wizards, rangers, and that kind of stuff. You know why PDR is not that good? Because it's too slow. You get kited like crazy. Talking about solos? Well, that's because that's what I'm playing right now. We're playing solos, so I'm talking about solo balance. I don't care about duo or trio balance. I don't play duos or trios enough to really comment. Judgment wasted. What you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, that's fine. I just want to loot my body. I wasn't expecting him to just kind of walk away, but that's fine. No, he's VoIPing? He might be VoIPing, I don't know. That was pretty funny, though. You know what? We'll let him live. Oh, you bet. You've read patch notes? Okay, so here's the thing. If PDR is significantly reduced in movement speed penalty and agility is also nerfed, so you can't build as high as it was. I don't really understand. I genuinely feel like it does make a pretty big impact. Oh god, what did I miss? What did I miss here? What are y'all arguing about over on Twitch? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, maybe I'll just fix my inventory. But yeah, no, I pretty much only play solos, man. I don't play teams. I don't care about team balance for the most part. I just play solos. So every time I talk about anything, it's always about solos. I have made like 2 team content videos slash streams in the past year. 2. I don't play teams in this game. I think solos is more fun, personally. So yeah, whenever I'm talking about balance specifically, it's always about it's always about solos. Because how could I possibly even talk about trio balance when I don't play it? It would just be me just trying to, like, you know. Dude, you're referencing... Okay, Swamp, look here, buddy. You're referencing a video that is outdated. Just because my thoughts on meta was a certain way at that period in time does not mean it's the same way after meta and balance changes has happened. You realize metas can change, right? Even if gear doesn't change, metas can change and can shift away from things being good or bad. So just because my opinion was that way, whenever that video even was, yes, things can change in 3 weeks. Do you honestly think metas cannot change in 3 weeks' time? Yes, they can change. Also, just because I play PDR Fighter and I think it's okay, doesn't mean it's meta. We're talking about meta, not what I play and what I enjoy using. So just because I played PDR Fighter and I enjoyed playing it, does not mean... that does not mean that I think, like... I feel like you're just arguing the argue at this point, genuinely. I genuinely don't understand your point at this point. I never said PDR wasn't good. I just said it's not meta. I'm contradicting myself. You are also contradicting yourself, Swamp. You're not listening to me. You're just arguing to argue. Alright. I'll see you, man. You can go watch a different streamer who wants to listen to your shit. Have a good day. My guy, you are cringe as hell. You're welcome to go watch a different creator. Have fun. Yes, he is stupid. Yeah, that video he's talking about, by the way, was during multi-classing. My guy just referenced a multi-class video. Amazing. Imagine. Literally imagine that. Trying to say the meta hasn't changed since the multi-class video that I made weeks ago. Impressive. Imagine. my god, did you see the barrel lunge? So, Mark, the reason Kite meta might genuinely be over is because of two big reasons. One, it's that agility does not scale movement speed as well as it used to. So you're probably not going to have classes building up to like 107% speed as easily. The second thing is that all movement speed on gear has been decreased. So because of that, you're probably going to be able to see classes wear more varieties of armor and not be completely useless because they're going to still have decent movement speed. So it might mean that you're able to take like a PDR build and then still have enough movement speed to not just get out-kited because they can't build their agility to make themselves uncatchable. That's the idea that I have, at least, of what I'm thinking about it when I'm looking at all the stats. Well, they didn't say how much agility increases, but I can tell you that I put agility on, and two agility only increased my movement speed by 1. So I think they decreased it in half from what I've seen. Yeah, I stream on Twitch. It's Drew. If you check the pinned comment on YouTube, like you should see the pinned comment there on the stream. That's where I have my Twitch. Where can you see the update for tests? Do you mean patch notes? Because they're unofficial patch notes because Iron Mace didn't release the patch notes. But it's in one of the channels. I think it's pinned still in the Twitch. It's okay, Drew. Check the pinned comment, Mr. Andromora. All the work Ranky did to pin that message, and no one sees it. Sorry, Ranky. Hey, I appreciate that Prime Gaming sub, man. Thank you. I'm assuming, is that you, Drew? I'm assuming, since you had just mentioned it. Why am I lagging? I'm assuming it's the servers, it's not me. I don't know what's going on, but the test servers are a bit laggy. Your rogue can use multi-classing? Test server still has multi-classing in it, I'm pretty sure. Multi-classing never went away here. You didn't know. You can't tell if the dude I fought was cheating or not. Is there a bug to see rogue stealth? Yes. Yes, rogues are not full invisible. So if you're playing rogue and hide, people will walk right up to you and they can see you. No, it's not even moving. No, 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 it's not even moving. Rogues are bugged. They can see you even when you're not moving. Yeah, I would not play Hide Rogue right now. Rip a 17k kit. Yeah, sorry, man. It just is what it is, man. The note's pinned. It's in the Discord. I have it. It's pinned on the. It's currently pinned on the Twitch pins. Ranky did it. If you're welcome to use that link if you want to know. It's kind of annoying because it's on Twitch, but that's the only place I currently have it pinned. No problem, Flappy. Catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. There you go. Ranky got you. It's in the YouTube now. You know, legitimately, these changes might make solo cleric more useful. Because if everybody can't kite as well as they can right now, even though cleric doesn't have a lot of good ranged options, it's possible that cleric might become more useful. Which would be a dream come true, because it has been a rough time waiting for cleric to become better in solos. Kite meta's been insane. Clarity pots coming back. Wait, clarity pots are back? Wait, I didn't see that. That must be a new thing. I haven't seen any. I'm too based? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Could leave, but I sure would like to get some player engagements. Fight another druid or something. Oh my god, Regal's only 10 movement speed loss? That's not that bad. That's good even. That's a lot of speed. That's a huge buff. Oh, I threw my last torch. Oops. Someone on Discord's claiming that clarity pots are craftable with alchemists. Interesting. I would be a little surprised to see that, but you can get plus 12 currently with legendary Frostnet because base is 4. Wait, so is only ring reduced damage wise? Is that how it currently is? Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight anybody this game. I might just have to end up leaving. Kind of just the nature of Crypts, though. Solo Crypts is pretty hard to find players. Goblin Caves is way, way easier to find, like, you know, to find plates. Oh. Okay, well, I say that, but there is a player across the way. What are you doing? What is he doing? I was a little surprised those other hits missed, but I was like perfectly missing him. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of some of this random stuff for gold. Alright. I'm content to leave now. You think these changes are shipping in next Wipe's launch? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would think they would. I'd be disappointed if they didn't, Peter. I hope they do. Show the Lantern Shield? I wish I could, but I can't play Fighter because the game is bugged. But this is what it looks like in the stash, at least. But I can't show you what it looks like in game, sadly. It looks cool though. It's like a little bug, and then when someone hits the shield, you can activate the parry, which is kind of nice. I do stand by my opinions. Atrides. I do stand by them. Well, I mean, I don't know. What's the point of an opinion if I'm gonna back away from it, unless I'm wrong. But I don't think my opinion was wrong earlier. But you know, I didn't ban that guy because of his opinion. I banned him because he started trash talking. That's the line. Is the moment people start trash talking and acting like a clown is when I have to take their privilege away. Like a kid, you know, taking away their toy because they misbehave. Same difference. I have no interest in listening to it. Okay, so someone said alchemist can craft that. How do I... Oh, I'd have to do... Well, wait, that doesn't make sense. You can't do, You can't do, quests right now. So how could you claim that clarity pots are craftable? That doesn't make sense. I think you're being trolled. I don't think clarity pots are craftable at all. Because there's no quest you can do right now. Oh, it's data mined? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then I can't say for sure, then. If it's data mined, I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. Guys, I'll be back in a minute, fellas. I checked the quest log, but, it doesn't have anything. See? It's just empty. It's just waiting for merchant. I'm glad this is here though, because I got a little tired of having to constantly click all of the buttons for quests. It's in the link I posted. Oh, well, keep in mind that it gets updated, Thal. So when I went over the bullet point earlier, it didn't mention anything about it. Oh, sorry. My glasses are dirty. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, there is a new ore, right? Where is it at? I think it's in the armor. Oh yeah, there it is, Froststone. Okay, let's talk about crafting items for a brief minute here. Have you guys noticed how bad craftable items are right now? Just in general. I don't know about you, but I've noticed that 95% of players are not using craftable gear anymore. And everyone is just going for specific rolled items because it's just better. I think craftable items are probably either too expensive or the random gear is far, far too random to make it worth crafting. So either the craftable items need better stats, such as the Wolf Hunter, or it needs to be cheaper to craft, or the material needs to be easier to grab, something along those lines. I've noticed that ore has been almost completely forgotten about. Like, no one uses it anymore. It's just not used. So, I don't know, man. It's kind of unfortunate because I think it's cool. Do you guys remember the videos that I used to make months and months and months ago? Where I used to sit there, this was before quests were even added, where I would go into games and I would craft my own gear, like, as you go. I feel like that entire thing is just so obsolete now. Because the craftable gear back then was like, it was cool, it was kind of fun to do, whatever. Now it just sucks. Craftable gear is so just worthless. Oh, so like Cobalt gives you what, 1% armor penetration, and then it's random stats. So it's just not good. Ruby Silver gives you 1% PDR, which is good, but because it's random rolls, it's just way too expensive to be worth using. I know gold, if it's like best in slot, can be good, but that's super expensive. And like the bad gold gear is just not even worth using. Copper, I don't think I've even seen copper this entire wipe, personally. Like, I'm thinking back at all the fights I've done, and I honestly do not remember seeing copper. Maybe once or twice, maybe. But it's basically unusable, unfortunately. Even with that 1%. Although, 1% movement speed's way better with this new system. So maybe copper sees a little bit more use as 1% movement speed, because you can't really get it otherwise. I don't know. I feel it's a shame how non-useful crafting currently feels like. I wish they could make it better. but also not be as imbalanced as it used to be. Yeah, that's true. Back when the 199 lobbies were a thing, copper was pretty damn good, even if it had bad rolls on it. But once 299 got introduced and you could start wearing gear that wasn't green, copper light kind of just fell out the gear, or fell out the window, you know? Froststone armor? Yeah, I'm curious what that's gonna be. I am curious, but I'm just saying, it's cool that we have a new ingot and new stuff to craft, but I don't want them to forget about the other ore, you know? Does anyone even use iron? What the hell does iron even do? You craft, like, Franciscas and stuff, but no one uses that stuff. I don't know, iron feels useless, and all this other stuff just feels unused as well. Even silver doesn't really feel very useful. It's kind of sad that we have all this content in-game, but it's just not worth using. So I don't know. I kind of hope that changes. Yeah, iron makes frannies, but it's not worth the cost. Like, the iron-made frannies aren't really worth using. I mean, have any of you guys legitimately used iron to craft lockpicks and other stuff like that? I have never done it. I have never used iron to craft something. I just have never... I've never seen a reason to do it. How much move speed does the barb chest armor have? Northern full tunic has 12 movement speed, kidney. It is so hard to judgment a rat. Oh my god. It is so hard to judgment a rat! Dude, oh my god, that's so hard. That's not really a viable strategy. Yeah, PDR Barbarian might be significantly more viable in solos than it currently is. It's a huge deal. You farm lockpicks? Yeah, I mean that's what I do too. I don't craft them. I just get them as I play. I've never needed to craft lockpicks personally. I think mining's just a waste of time. It's not worth the time investment right now. If mining was legitimately good for money, I would consider doing it. But between the creep change that made mining a death sentence and mining just not being worth it, just in general, I don't know. Just kind of whatever. Early wipe crafting is better when gear is less available, when everyone is saving for stash shelves, but then it's just whatever. Yeah, but I wish it was better throughout the entirety of wipe. OSY, I think, is kind of the point I'm trying to say. I guess, like, yeah, like, you can use it early wipe and it's fine and whatever. But I wish it was more useful throughout wipe, you know? That's really what I'm trying to get out here. Creep destroyed mining. Mining with creep, you were just trolling. So silly. Hey, sir, but the reason the kiting meta might take a pretty big hit is that the movement speed penalties across all armor has been reduced significantly. So you'll be able to wear heavier armor at a significantly reduced penalty. You also have a lot more HP total, which give you more health to help close the gap as well. And base stats like agility have also been nerfed. So classes cannot just build straight agility on their classes and just have, you know, 107, 108% movement speed easy and just kite away from you forever. So it should, in theory, change that. So hopefully I'm not wrong, because believe me, I want to be right here 100%. I really, really want it to be right. Yep, no problem, sir. if you really wanted to mine, you could go to dead servers. If no one joins, you can mine without any worry. True, but so you guys know they're removing the pre-lobby, right? Are you guys aware of this? I think most people probably know at this point. I don't know if it's gonna be at the start of wipe. I really hope it is. I think what they're gonna do, I'm just guessing here, I don't know for sure. I think they're going to change how lobbies fill. So instead of starting a game with just you in it, because you get put into a lobby and it changes, I think you're going to just join a queue, stay at the lobby, and then you're going to wait for the lobby to either fill or to have X number of players. I think that's what makes the most sense. You jerk. I guess I'm not grabbing that chest. I miss Goblin Caves already. So everything that I'm testing out right now, you lose everything you've stashed? No, that's not true. I don't lose it on logout. They wiped inventories earlier, but it'll stay when I log out. So well, again, I don't know for sure if this is what they're gonna do, but if it is accurate, yes. Yes. If they do what I say that I think they're gonna do, it would cause the empty lobbies to not be as prevalent. What did you miss, Lance? Just some test server shenanigans. Nothing too crazy. They need to have a random generated spawn for nodes. I'm not opposed to that, but if the nodes aren't useful, then it doesn't matter. Crafting needs to be more useful, or that doesn't change anything. So, test server isn't on a wipe schedule. They just randomly wipe your inventory, this update. So, test servers for testing, you don't really keep stuff here. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know how long you will or will not keep something for. How's the lantern shield? Well, I can't use it, Lance, but I was able to see someone use it in the pre-lobby against me. It seems okay. So when I hit them and it parried, the shield was able to use some kind of like special attack that hit me, which was kind of cool. I think it could be a fun little item to use. I just wish clerics could use it so I could test it for myself. Just trying to figure out if it's worth me playing around there for a bit. I mean, it's not a bad thing to play around with it. Even though the stuff may or may not wipe. I don't think the levels are going to wipe. But, I mean, either way, I mean, it's... I'm only doing the test server because I'm streaming it. I would not personally play the test server, like, alone. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I would not play this. It's just something to kind of do. Because I'm kind of over the current... I'm kind of just over the current meta on the main servers, I'm gonna be honest with you. It gets tiring playing Kite and Kiter every game with just the same classes and the same gear sets and the same meta over and over. So I'm kind of waiting for wipe, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping we can get this big balance update soon to make me more inclined to mess around on the main server. The skills shells with shield bash? That'd be awesome. I hope it does. I'm down. I never see shield bash. I think it's a cool, that's a cool skill. Just doesn't get used. Yep, Iron Mace claims that this is their biggest update. I don't think this is everything though. Okay, let's be real here. Like this update seems like it's a good direction, but I would not say this is like Iron Mace's biggest update ever, just from this test stuff. So I am very curious what the final product of the release is going to be. I assume it's going to be something pretty big, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This lag is kind of annoying, though. God, there's a Wraith up there. I don't really feel like killing it. Wait, I'm back to where I started. I went a big circle. Oh well. I don't know Crypts very well. I don't play it a lot. That's why I did not realize I went in a big circle until I went back in this room. Also, guys, if you are enjoying the stream over on YouTube, you don't mind liking the video, I'd appreciate it. It helps the offline VOD and all that jazz. So, thanks in advance. Well, the test server is definitely stuttering a lot. I don't know if... I mean, I'm getting it on main server, too. It's something that definitely needs to be fixed. I really hope the stuttering is fixed for white, but it's really hard for me to say that it'll magically get fixed. I really hope it does, though. Yeah, Druid got a new perk that's kind of like phase shift, but it's used automatically by a perk, and you can cast spells with it. I just want to stop getting attacked by spiders. I opt for spiders to be removed from Dark and Darker. Yeah, I hate spiders. They are so annoying. Would anyone miss spiders? I wouldn't miss them. Yeah, I saw the Druid got some new weapons too, which is great. Where is my weapon? Wait. Did you guys see that? I had no shield. Okay. That was suspicious. I don't know why I had no shield. Oh! The only guy in my lobby already left. Yeah, because my lobby was pretty dead, I think. Oh. Dead. Disarming shield? That would be... I don't know if there were more people or not, but... Oh, you... hate these guys. Oh. I used to have the hardest time killing those when I was learning how to play the game. I died to so many of those. Took me longer than I care to admit. No, this is the test server. Druid has been on test server for a while now. It's not officially released yet. We're still waiting. Yeah, if you check the pinned message on there on Twitch, you'll see the Discord, the unofficial announcement notes. I don't really want to go to hell just because I don't know. It just seems silly because I know the lobby's empty. I feel like I might end up having to, though. How am I even gonna get to the portal? I don't even know where that's spawning. Oh, dude, this area sucks. Where am I supposed to go? Did I mention I miss goblin caves? Did I mention that? Tragic. Well, empty lobby HR hype, I guess. About cheaters, I haven't seen anything, but I know cheaters have been an issue. So I'm not sure what they're gonna end up doing about it. I'm gonna get my lesser heal back real quick. Wonder if they're going to buff swiftness. If move speed penalties are lower, then swiftness will be a lot weaker. That is true. That is very true. Swiftness will probably, well, even though it'll be weaker, if people can't build movement speed anymore, then even though it's a lower value, the little bit you'll get from swiftness might still be worth it. But I see what you're saying. Sprint might be enough. You found old boots with +4 move speed on roll on test. Well, that to me, well, yeah, someone mentioned already that movement speed was on boots, but what that sounds to me is that movement speed boots are gonna be absolute bis. I'm getting lag. You guys see that? I might die because of that lag. That's so annoying. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I'm getting like I'm literally stuttering into the mobs. It's very, very annoying. I hate when that stuff happens. So, yeah, I mean, you can visually see the lag I'm getting very, very easily. Thank you, Dragonfly. I mean, I've said it already before in the past, but I think Dungeonborn looks. I think it looks fun. I think it could be good. We just have to wait and see what kind of work they do for early access. Or for, I mean, I guess it's early access release, right? That's gonna be the big thing, is what do they end up changing between the beta and release? It has to be something decent. It has to be a big change. I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter if your game uses repurchased assets? You realize Dark and Darker uses mostly purchased assets too, right? Right off the Unreal store. Do you think Dark and Darker is bad because they use assets from the store? If you did, I don't think you'd be here. At least I assume. Unless you just like me that much. God, dude, spiders are the bane of my existence sometimes, man. Druid is $450? Oh, are you saying, like, that's the cost of Druid on the, store? I never really looked at the store. Also, Dark and Darker is not the only company out there that uses store-bought assets. It's not like they're alone on that front. There's plenty of other companies, to my knowledge, that use that kind of stuff. I don't fault a company for buying stuff that's made for developers to make games. I don't know, that just feels silly. I have not personally seen clarity potions, but supposedly they might get added back to the game, but I don't know for sure if that's true or not. Oh my god, a portal. Oops. That's annoying. I'm just trying to leave without getting shot at by all this stuff. How many hits it's gonna take to kill this thing with a white mace? A lot. Like 6? Actually, yeah, actually 6 hits. Well, yeah, green is good was just shameful. The developers of green is good. That dude, they straight scam people, man. That was just sad on so many levels, man. I am still just shocked they had the audacity to do that. I don't know, like, how do you do that? How do you just yoink your game from I don't know, I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me how someone can do that. It's crazy. Also, I heard people try to refund their game on Discord, and apparently Discord told them that it wasn't covered because it's an early access game or something. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I heard people were trying to get refunds and they couldn't do it, so it's like an even bigger FU, right? Thanks for your money. We're gonna go now. See ya. I feel like that's pretty much what happened. It's pretty scummy. It's in the name. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Greed is good. Their greed, I guess, was good, huh? Good for them. Yeah. What is fame? Oh. So fame is total levels in between seasons that your characters get, from what I'm understanding. So if I get 100 levels in season 1, and then we go to season 2, and your character goes back to level 1, your character will still have a fame of level 100. So that's the general idea, or that's what I understand about it, at least. Well, ale is random. There's no way. There is no way to manipulate ale. I mean, it's just you get it from chests or you don't, man. On average, I was getting about 2 ale per game on Goblin Caves. Just about 2. Greatest Go was 15 bucks. Yeah, I think you can still buy it on Steam too, which is wild. Yes, Greatest Good is still for sale. So I don't know why it's still for sale. That also seems very scummy, either from Greatest Good or from Steam itself, or both. The fact that you can buy a game that does not work is stupid. But if you buy the game and then you try to play and it doesn't work, I'm assuming everyone would get a refund anyway. But it is very strange that it's even still there. I feel like Steam should have taken it down at this point. It doesn't really make sense to me why it's still up. Is HR normals a factor? To be honest, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not sure if it matters or not. I did high roller for ales. Well, I guess I did both. I did normals and high roller, just depending on what I wanted to play. I didn't really notice much of a difference. I still got like 1 or 2. No, Greed is Good is not Dungeon Born. Greed is Good was a different game that released months back. I think it released back in November? I don't know exactly when, but it released and then it died. And then the developers pulled out and just didn't give anyone refunds. Yeah, the Dungeon Born is Project Crawl. That's what it was. That's what it was under alias. Greed is Good is the actual scam. That just totally just rug pulled everybody on Steam and just stole everyone's money. You have a friend that's heartbroken over Greed is Good? Whoa, really? Oh my god. What? Okay, like of all games to hold on to, Greed is good though. Come on, man. All games. There's so many other games you could hold on to. Silly. I don't know. Yeah, I think I did 2 Greed is good streams. I don't know. I did 1 or 2 Greed is good streams. Yeah, I did 2. One when it was like an open beta or something like that. And I think I called it Walmart Dark and Darker. And then I did 1 stream when it came out. For like an hour, and then I never played the game again. Because the game was so bad. Like, the game didn't even work. So when I was trying to like swing my weapons and stuff, it just legitimately was a broken game. I don't know how people even played it. So not only did that not work, but because it was a paid game, the lobbies were dead. No one cared about that game. So, worse than Dungeon Stalkers? Well, you don't play Dungeon Stalkers for the gameplay. You play Dungeon Stalkers for the lore of the game. So, that's not a fair comparison, of course. It was the only extractor he was good at? Okay, well, yeah, like, when only 100 people are playing the game, it's pretty easy to be top 100 players. Yeah, Mr. Enjimura, I agree completely. That surprise playtest did not seem very good to me. I went in with positive thinking, going, okay, you know, I'll give it a try, we'll see how it goes. It was honestly just kind of boring. Like, I just don't think the gameplay was very fun. Like, I had some fun, like, just messing around, but gameplay-wise, longevity, no. I guess not. The test did not keep me occupied for very long. That game should not release anytime soon. Because if it does, it's probably going to be dead. That game probably needs another year in the oven, minimum, to be releasable. Anime Dad, yeah, that's... Yeah, Greed is good was Walmart Dark and Darker. Dungeon Stalkers was Anime Dark and Darker. And then, well, that's all I got so far. Well, there was a lot of booty in Dungeon Stalkers, that's for sure. A lot of booty and in chests to plunder. I'll tell you that. No way that hit me. Project. Got hit by that too? Damn, I just suck at this game, I guess. This little ass buckler don't block nothing. I think I hit my legs. Project. Okay, I don't know who Hilda is, but I'll take your word for it that her chest was nerfed, huh? Interesting. I don't remember the character names. Yeah, mobs hitting through shields has always felt very silly to me, but I don't know if it's a me issue or a game issue. It really could be either or. Or both. She had a she was legitimately nerfed. That's really funny. Dungeon Stalker gameplay was too bland to be interesting. Dungeonborn legitimately was a way better game than Dungeon Stalkers was on the test that they released. I mean, it's obvious, right? Like, Dungeonborn had a pretty decent amount of players playing, whereas Dungeon Stalkers was almost dead for the entire playtest. So, it is what it is. You can stab through shields if you're close enough. I know. I've seen that too. Like, the poke weapons will go straight through. Feels so sad when it happens. Yeah, I've kind of given up on Dungeon Stalkers completely, yeah. I'm on the white pipe train, and Dungeon Stalker and Druid is a guy. We're talking about too many different games. Dungeonborn eventually. We'll have to see how that ends up releasing. I can't even keep track of all these game titles. Well, it might take a while to see people in Dungeon Stalkers because everyone's dying to PvE. Back in the day, when Dark and Darker first released, I remember 90% of my lobby dying to PvE every single game. So, but that's not why it was bad. I think it was bad just because it felt kind of boring. The shade? Dude, I think people need to lighten up. I thought it was kind of funny. Whatever. I don't think it was not nearly as big of a deal as people made it out to be. I don't know. I had a little laugh at it and then moved on with my life. I don't think it was any like yeah, I don't know. I just think it was whatever. You know what? If anything, it sounds like they were successful in their marketing by making that message, because we're now talking about it. And you know what they say, any publicity is good publicity, right? So sounds to me like they did it right by us talking about it right now. So there you go. Success, I suppose. How many subs am I at? What do you mean? Subs, like YouTube subs? What do you mean? What kind of subs are we talking? I'm not even really sure, to be honest. I don't really keep, like, super close track of it. I mean, you're on YouTube, so you should be able to see the YouTube stuff. TP? Where the hell did he come from? I need to campfire. Oh god, there's more people on the other side of me. Uh-oh. I need to fire. Almost out of spells completely. Did they reduce damage? Well, they increased health totals. Health pools have been increased. Funny how much of a difference you see in it. Dude, I've been dreaming of longer fights for a long time now. I hope High Roller ends up with long fights too. I love long fights. Even if it's mindless swinging, I don't care. I just don't want to die in 2 hits. Shit's so AIDS. It's so bad. I hate dying in 2 or 3 hits. Oh, it was Ranky! Well, sorry, Ranky. No fights. Sorry. You had a green spellbook? OP? That's not fair. And a Phoenix Choker? Ranky was basically cheating against me. That's some BS right there. Alright, all we need now is for door slamming to get nerfed too. That's what we need next. If we could see door slamming get nerfed, I would be very, very happy. Increase the time it takes for a door to close by the amount of time it takes for you to open it. So you can't do this open-close meta. That's what's next. Alright, I am really hoarding random gear that I'm never gonna use here, aren't I? The only reason I'm even keeping it is because if by some chance they decide to add free test servers and then people somehow start playing High Roller on here and I want to test stuff out. That's about the only reason I'm keeping this stuff. FYI. Yeah, Druid has Spear now. They added some extra weapons. Landmine Rogues punch in the air with higher health pools. Well, yeah, but remember, Landmine Rogues will also have a higher health pool, meaning that you're not going to be as likely to 1 or 2 tap those rogues. So it gives you more time to react, which is a good thing. I personally think it's an overall just good thing in general. I don't think the test server should cost money, to be honest with you. I think it should be free. I don't think it ever should have cost money. I think they should open test servers to everybody, and everyone who bought the founder edition or whatever it's called that gave you access to test server, just give everybody like 10 or 15 redstone shards or something and call it a day. I think that's what they should do. And let more people test their patches. Because look at this. Let me show you. How many players do you think's on the server? I bet you it's under 100. Under 100. Let's see it. There you go. Test server's dead because no one's playing it. You think 300? Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Yeah, I mean, no one's... I mean, it's obvious, right? Like, of course no one's gonna be on here because it literally costs money to play it. I would not recommend buying the test server. It's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. There's just really no reason to. It was like 1K when Druid dropped? Well, yeah, Lance, but that was because it was a really big update. The problem is Iron Mace... How is Iron Mace going to be able to test out smaller changes that isn't just the huge, you know, thing that everyone was waiting for Druid, right? But the smaller changes, how are we going to test anything when you have less than 100 people on here? Iron Mace needs to accept that it was a bad idea to make people pay for this, and they need to make it free and give compensation for the people that bought it and then call it a day. I don't know. I feel like that's really what they should do. I don't know if they'll do it, but I stand by what I'm saying. If you want the skin and emote, then buy it because it's going away. Did they confirm that it's going away? Because I didn't see anything about it, if that's true or not. There'd be so many more if it was free. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, test server would definitely have more players if it was free. I think that's obvious, right? The Founder Edition gave a normal skeleton skin and emote and a torch skin, too. The blue one. They said they're gonna stop the Hold the Line package. Oh. Oh, FOMO. It's like... Buy it before it's gone. That's probably a good thing that they're gonna stop that. I'm assuming that means they're gonna make the test server free. Is that Ranky again? That's gotta be Ranky. Because he has a spear. I bet it's Ranky. I don't know for sure, but... Yeah, keep in mind the only reason I'm even getting PvP in these games is probably because I'm streaming. If you are not streaming, I'm pretty sure your lobbies might just be completely empty. The perks he has? Thorn Coat, return damage when you hit them, enhance wilderness, gain movement speed in animal form, natural healing, recover HP per second, shapeshift mastery, changes form instantly without changing cast time. Yeah, it's a druid. Oh, you're lucky as hell. I was about to steal that drum. Go ahead, throw it again. Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Throw it. Go ahead. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I blame the lag. Thought it was a ranger? To be fair, this looks like a ranger. It looks exactly like a ranger would, except for the spellbook. Why would you use that? Silly. I know that's Ranky, for sure. What other druid is in test server running around with drums and a spear? You think it's weird that a lot of cosmetics will be unobtainable? A little bit. There's a lot of cosmetics that are not going to be obtainable. A lot, right? There's only 74 people? So does that mean there's a 1 in 74 chance it's Ranky? But I'm one of them, so it's 1 in 73. But then you also have to consider how many druids there are playing in solo, you know, in playing, right? It's like 99.9% Ranky. 0.1% some other guy that happens to be joining. Let's be real here. Also, if it wasn't him, he would probably be in chat saying that it wasn't him. But he isn't here, so he's probably not in stream. Because he doesn't stream snipe when he joins. I'm just debating on if I'd rather have 2 decks or 3 knowledge. Close call. Debatable. You definitely don't want someone else to have my icy skin flash without reaching Demi. Well, Iron Mace has kind of forced that, right? Like they have made the notion that these skins are going to be limited time only. So they have backed themselves into a corner that these cosmetics can't really be released again without people getting upset about it. Right? Because then, I don't know, I feel like people would be like, well, wait a minute. You know, I grinded Demigod then. Why is it being resold, or why is it reobtainable or something like that? I just lagged again. These servers are very, very not stable. Whatever. Tune in, what's all the new stuff? The short version is everybody has more HP, and all armor is significantly lighter. Meaning that all classes are going to be faster in general now. Which I think is a good thing. That's true, yeah. All the players on Steam or Epic are gonna come to the game and realize that it's unobtainable stuff. There's a lot of... You know what, though? There's a lot of games that do that. I mean, not that, like, I'm comparing the games to each other, but... Fortnite does that, right? They have, like, battle passes that are unobtainable later. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they do that. So, like, you know, and that's a really popular game, and, you know, if they do it, then, you know, whatever, right? Rogues and Rangers faster too? Yes and no. So yes, technically they will be faster, but you can't stack agility as well as you used to be able to because agility doesn't give you as much movement speed. And plate armor has a significantly higher difference than it used to. So, like, loose trousers gain 1 movement speed, but plate pants gain 6. So, yeah, the Ranger will be 1 movement speed faster, but on the flip side, the PDR Fighter is 6 speed faster. I don't know about you, but I would rather have 6 extra move speed than, you know, than the alternative, which is being a, it's either being a, what, 6 move speed difference or being a +5 speed difference. It's very good. It's very good. I don't really know what else. I don't even know how else to really say it, but surely that makes sense to you. Yeah, it's all about closing the gap, exactly. The gap closing is what's gonna be easier, it seems. Plus, more HP means you'll have more health total to try to close that gap, too. Even though they'll also have more HP, I think it still benefits the melee class more to have more health, you know? Because it gives more time for that person to try to close that gap. In normal mode, your fighter can have 65 PDR. But is that true? Can you do 65 with white gear? I don't... Are you sure? I swear you can only have like 50 with white gear. Oh. 55% in a perk. Oh, with block. Okay, well that's a little different. Block makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say default gear. There's no shot you're hitting 65. But I don't know. Considering how slow you are with that gear, I don't know. I feel like it's a fine trade-off personally. I say just let everybody build some semblance of PDR. Like at the beginning of the season, before they nerfed armor values as much as they did. I think that was great. I think having more classes able to build those higher values, maybe not as high as they were, but somewhere in that range, I don't know. I feel like that was just nice. If you find a good chest, it's probably fine cuirass, right? Because dark plate's probably not enough armor, I assume. What's the quickest way for me to get to the other side? Probably this way, right? Back the way I came. That's fine. Stuck on the spiders. Alright. When spiders start body bouncing you, oh my god, it's so infuriating. It is so annoying. He's talking specifically about the white gear. Yeah. The 75 cap is for high roller. You can't hit 75 in white gear. I don't think it's possible, no matter what you do. Oh. Frankie. I'm stuck. What? That's cheating. You can't do that. That's not fair. Goodbye, Reiki. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. My man is gone. I am not gonna go find his body. Absolutely not. Oh, wait, I see. Oh my god, he's spinning. Oh my god, look at it. Look at him. Look how fast he's spinning. Oh my god. Oh god. Damn. That's too many. That's too many. Your test server Abyss? Yeah, sorry, Ranky. You gave a good effort, though. You got me stuck in that little corner. Did pretty well. That was funny. My god, dude, he's still spinning! Okay, that was buggy. Look at him! Wait. Yeah, there he is. He's gonna break the game. GG, Ranky. It was a fun fight. You got me good there on that door. I didn't expect you to put the treant on the other side of that door. That was a good play. Not good enough, of course, but it was a good play. You almost got me with it. I thought I was dead. But I got out just in time. Yeah, the treant play was good. For sure. Gotta give you some props for that one, Chief. Yeah, Chris, check the EPIM message. All that stuff is in there. It was an unofficial patch from Iron Mace, so we didn't get to see official patch notes for it. So it's all user made. And it's a new shield, Easy. It's the lantern shield. So when you're blocking with the lantern shield and someone hits you with it, you can counterattack with the shield and like poke out a sword from it. It seems pretty cool. I like it. It makes blocking feel a little bit more useful. I think it's a cool little item. Yeah, fighter only is really unfortunate. I don't really get it. Why? I don't understand why clerics don't have this shield. I don't understand. What, like, isn't every shield is usable by cleric, right? So I don't know why we're being left out here of the cool one. Seems not fair to me. I want a bug shield. Perks don't parry? Well, they would if they had a lantern shield, they'd parry. They sure would if they had this. I don't know. It's okay. I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm just jealous. I mean, come on. Clerics don't have any. They have the only range we have is Judgment and 4 Holy Strikes. Come on. You can't give us a more melee-esque parrying shield. I don't know, man. I'm just a little jealous. I think we should. I don't know, man. I just want it. My cleric wants it, man. My cleric absolutely is fiending for this shield, man. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, we good? Alright, time to 1v1 Ranky again. Alright, if anyone else wants to fight, feel free to join me. I more than happy for you to snipe me. And do some fair 1v1s. That's not Ranky. That's a different Druid. It's a different level. East. It should be east. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if you can even change on the, this. Third party only? Yeah, I bet. I bet. Wouldn't you feel more proud of yourself for winning a 1v1 than third partying? Come on. Where's the honor? Is that Ranky? Here, that's Ranky for sure. For sure. Come here. Yeah, level. Yeah, this is him. This is Ranky. Yeah, he's here. Don't worry. Lore-wise, they cannot use metal weapons or armor, so spears are allowed. Interesting, okay. No, I think Rada has 5 HP. Oh, it's 7. It was 5. I guess they increased it. Maybe it's in part of the bigger change. This is the true Dark and Darker experience right here. What? Cleric, why are you using Holy Purification? Oh, little baby Cleric. I'm gonna assume they made the server because they weren't ready to make an in-game tutorial, but I absolutely think they should be making an in-game tutorial. This game needs one, for sure. Even if balance stuff changes after a while, I don't know, man. I think at the very least they could make something for people to at least get something out of it. I am so dumb. I knew that trap was there, and I walked into it anyway. Alright. I'll show you where to go. Go this way. Druids can use bows? No, I don't think they can. I am almost positive Druid cannot use a bow. I mean, yeah, that is technically an accurate statement. Also, gosh, Josh with 100 bits. I don't know if I missed it when you originally did it, but I see it now. So thank you for that if you are still around. Sorry if I missed that earlier. You think it'd be fun if a tutorial has a part where a buffed up barb breaks a door and runs in as a way to teach PvP? Okay, that can only happen if it's one of those unwinnable boss fights, like in Elden Ring, where the very first boss is like a guaranteed loss. It would have to be a 900 HP barb that you can't kill. Then we're cooking. We're supposed to get a battle report after death? I don't know anything about that. What does the battle report do? Oh my god. I miss candy corn. Anyone else miss candy corn? Or candy canes? Iron Mace. It's June. It's time for candy. It's time for something. Give us some June canes? I don't know. Give me something to feed my want to collect candy in game. Dude, that's literally it's what are you talking about? That fight is supposed to cutscene. Are you trolling? After you die, which you're supposed to die, there is a cutscene because of that, and then you spawn. There would not be a cutscene if you were supposed to survive that fight. Sitting here looting, I didn't know they aggroed. Oh my god, there's so many skulls. Oh, you can kill it. Well, that's why I said a 900 HP barb. You can win that fight. It would just be very hard. I didn't say the barb was invincible. Okay. If I get hit by another skull, I'm gonna be very sad. Are they all gone? Surely. I know you can kill it. I'm aware you can kill it. But you're not supposed to. It's not made to kill it. Ranky died to a skeleton spearman? Embarrassing. Unlucky. I guess he was fighting someone and got stuck by PvE. Damn. Imagine that. If you win it, you can transport elsewhere? Yeah, I've never done it before, but I've heard of people doing it. Pretty sure that means I'm in this game alone. It's pretty tragic. Dude, this lag is crazy. You don't know what happened? You want me to screenshot it for the Discord? Put it on pin? Everyone point and laugh. Indeed. And you know what? I'm not even... And when I take a screenshot of it, I'm going to ignore the top part. I'm just going to do your little part there that says you died to a skeleton spearman. So everyone thinks that you didn't even kill someone first. You just died straight. So that sounds more reasonable. Luckily, I can leave the game because I know the game's empty, so there's no point in staying. You clipped the breakdancing rat? Perfect. Oh, there was a player. I did not realize there was a fighter in this lobby. He probably would have been gone anyway. Oh, there were 2 players. I just assumed everyone was dead. I didn't realize there were 5 people in the game. I thought it was only 3 or 4. Oh, that's okay. Not the end of the world. Alright. Here's your chance to snipe. I'll be starting. Maybe I'll start after this timer so people have time to do it. Hey, Starry, check the pinned comments. You'll see the Discord patch notes. Rondell Dagger is bugged for Druid. You can't equip it. Tragic. Who wanted to fight a breakdancing rat or a gust of air? Probably the air. Probably the air. Did they wipe test leaderboards? Well, they wiped gear on the test servers. So everybody lost all their stuff, to my knowledge. All right, fellas, you ready? Yep. Wait. Yeah, we're good. Go. You saw 2 guys on the test server, level 100 plus. That's insane. Maybe it was because of the multi-classing when people were trying to test stuff out. Oh, apologies, Ashton. Renki gave the link to the Discord in the Twitch chat. Sorry, I should have specified that. You think people use test server for PvE? I mean, you could. You could use test server as like its own PvE game mode, right? Because there's almost no players here. I mean, if you go to high roller games, you can absolutely basically play single player. It's pretty damn close. What is this night thing? Okay, you might have to explain what you're trying to say. What do you mean night thing? Oh, the volunteer thing. That's the Discord server that Ironbase made. I don't really know much about it, but that's all I know, is that it's for new players. Oh my god, keep yawning. Kind of tired. I didn't sleep a lot. But yeah, all I know is it's for new players to get help and do games, I guess, through the Discord. I don't know anything else besides that. How much move speed? 299 with this gear, which is pretty good. I think if this was live server, I'd be probably 290 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but I know I would not be 300. Also, I have 114 HP, which is really decent. People can sign up to be a knight. You'll be summoned when the Timmies call. Alright. What's a wizard? Didn't expect a wizard. Level 123? Jesus Christ, dude. Then wait, invincible demon bug and players crashing lobbies? Is that a thing on test server? I didn't know that was a thing. I haven't seen it. Wicked, check the pinned comment. Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't see it, and then when you, as soon as someone says pin, you're like, oh my god, it was right in front of my face the whole time. I swear that went through me. I swear that went through my shield. Oh, they never fixed the invincible demon after they fixed it on live? I had no idea. That's kind of sucks. Probably should fix that. They didn't wipe perks from MC, so your druid still has dual wield and weapon mastery. That seems balanced. That seems balanced. Not sure if you can use it. I mean, well, I mean that means you can use any weapon. That's great. You could use that new. I think weapon mastery lets you use that shield, the bug shield or whatever. You can use it? That's fun. I mean, hey, might as well have some fun, right? Movement speed. Wait, I've been looking for movement speed boots for a while now. By the way, fellas, I think this is probably going to be my last game. I have some stuff I want to do before it gets dark, and I only have like an hour or so before that happens. But at least we had a fun stream. I wasn't even sure if I was going to There he goes. That sucks. Hitting that spike trap was not ideal. Trying to save my heals if possible. I'm gonna judgment him in a second. Oh my god. GG, man. Like, oh my god. Was he doing like 1 damage fist hits? Like I was level 120, by the way. I'm proud. I don't know if you're in the chat, but good games if you are. That was fun. That was just I knew I didn't have to Holy Strike. I just had to wait for the judgment to come back up. That was you? Tanner, your fist did 1 damage. I think yeah. I really got you with those judgments. I don't I'm guessing you did not expect the judgment from those barrels, because that's kind of where the fight kind of completely fell off for you, I think. And then I got the 1 hit on you with my Morning Star, and it was kind of over from there. Kind of a little bit of both, I guess. The judgment around the corner? Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree with you. Oh, they changed the sound of this? Oh, I did not know they changed the sound of that. Well, unfortunately for you, I found boots that gave me movement speed as well. Although I guess I would have been faster with these. But either way, I had a little bit of move speed bonus. So that helped me out a little bit in that fight. Tanner, it kind of felt like you accepted it at that point. Like, there's no way that you thought you were gonna win that fight at that point. There's no way you thought that was winnable. It was funny, though. So, I appreciated it. Right, time for the other boots. Oh, it's the tangling thing. Oh, good game, Ranky. Rat struggled to walk upstairs? Is that what happened there? Yeah, I should have kept myself buffed. I probably should have protection myself again, but I was really trying to get you with that torch. I figured even if I just whacked you once, you'd probably be dead, but... Good fight, though. Good fight. You like the thorns and tangles? Ranky, it did not do that much damage. I think maybe it's the perseverance and the protection together. It was pretty not. Ranky, you had four movement speed Lightfoot boots? That's insane. You're so lucky. Your gear's just better than mine. You're supposed to gear diff me there. That's crazy. I did not expect the juice. Alright, GG, fellas. Think Cleric should get a campfire as a standard item to get spells back? You mean like the starter stuff in the Squire? I think that's fine. I think you could probably do that. Alright, fellas. I am about to go ahead and call it a stream. It's been fun. Red, I'll answer you right before I leave. So basically, they changed two big things. First thing is everyone has more HP. So you can kind of close the gap a little bit better. And second is the movement speed on all armor has been reduced and squished together, with agility also getting nerfed. So that means that the really fast classes are not able to infinitely kite you as much. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the stream. I had fun. It was definitely fun doing this instead of, you know, banging my head against the wall on the current high roller solo games that we have right now. It's getting a little rough. Just the meta just hasn't changed in a while. So that's all, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you're on YouTube, you don't mind liking the video before you go, I'd appreciate it. Helps the offline VOD. And if you're on Twitch and you haven't followed me yet, well, you should. I'll be around sometime very soon. Let's see. I could raid somebody before I go. Is anyone? Let me see if anyone I know is streaming. I don't know if there is or not. I know there's not a lot of people streaming Dark and Darker right now, but. But yeah, have a good one, everybody. I'm just looking through my, I'm just looking through Twitch and seeing if there's anyone I would like to, raid before I hop off. Oh, OG-san is, streaming. I don't think I've raided him before. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna raid OG. Alright. Oh, Glocktane's also streaming? Oh, I mean, I already said I'd do OG, so I'll probably just do that. Just give me a sec to do it all. God, I would love to, but I have this minute-long ad. Dude, what is up with YouTube and ads? Or, Twitch with ads? I feel like on YouTube, I get, like, no... I feel like I just don't have the same, ad ratio on YouTube. I think YouTube's far less egregious with them than Twitch is. I have gotten some gnarly ads on Twitch. They're so long. And if you change over to a different tab, I swear sometimes the ad will pause. It's crazy. I've never seen something like it. It's nutty. It's so obnoxious. Even with that, Adblocker don't even do nothing. Oh, OG's not even playing. Alright, guys, yeah, he's not even here right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and just call it a stream. Because I don't know, he's not playing. So thank you all. I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to end stream. Have a good day, everybody.